You are listening to African Father in America podcast by Simon Javan Okello, live from Seattle, Washington, USA.
Greetings, beautiful people. My name is Simon Javan Okello. I am in Seattle, Washington, and I am really excited for today's African podcast, African Proverb. Our proverb today in the African Father in America podcast comes all the way from Cameroon, and our proverb is going to help us understand how we can build a sense of hope in difficult times. How we can build a sense of hope in difficult times. That's what this video is going to explore. I hope you are all taking care of yourselves in these complicated times that we are living in. So, as usual, during every episode of the Afia podcast, we take African proverbs and we break it down into 3 different nuggets of wisdom. We are going to do the same today, and today we do not have a guest. Today it's just me and you and the proverb. And so I want to share it real quick so that we can begin exploring it. But before I do that, I want you to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up and leave your comment down below so that I can know that you are here and you are paying attention and you are supporting and you are helping ensure that we preserve African culture, one proverb at a time. So let's see what the proverb for today is. The darkness of night cannot stop the light of morning. The darkness of the night cannot stop the light of the morning. What does this proverb bring to your mind? I would love to know. And share your thoughts in the comments down below. What comes to your mind when you read this amazing Cameroonian proverb? I want to share with you the 3 nuggets of wisdom just quickly, and then I'll be able to speak about a few things. Number 1, again, our proverb today is amazing from Cameroon, and it's helping us cultivate a sense of hope no matter what kind of difficulty we might be going through. So the first nugget of wisdom says that even in the darkest moments, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow. Even in the darkest moments, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow. That's what this proverb is reminding us about. Number 2, we must have faith and believe in the power of positivity and perseverance. Positivity and perseverance. A lot of the time, we work so hard and we feel like our efforts are not taking us anywhere. But what this proverb is reminding us about is that despite how little of a result we are seeing, and compared to how much effort we are putting in, we should not lose our positive attitude towards our work, towards our mission, towards the tasks that we've been given by our bosses, or just the opportunities that we've been presented with. We should always stay positive, and we should always be, we should persevere in a deep way, and then we should always have faith and believe. Believe in yourself, and stay positive and persevere. Number 3, the light of dawn is a symbol of a new beginning and renewal. This proverb is teaching us that every single day, there is always going to be a new beginning, and there is always going to be the end to the things that are always keeping us anxious, the things that are always trying to pull us down. None of it is going to last forever. That's what this proverb is teaching us. It's teaching us that as long as you can persevere just for a little longer, here, the darkness of night cannot stop the light of morning. this proverb is teaching us incredible things, that as long as we can persevere, the morning is going to come. No matter how dark it's going to be at night. Sometimes we are always, I have 3 children. I'm a father of 3 girls. And sometimes, one, like my last born, loves to tell me that, hey, daddy, I'm afraid. Can you sleep a little with me today? And then I'll sleep with her for 2-3 minutes. And then she has fallen asleep. So I can sneak out of her room and go to my own room. Then she sleeps until the next day in the morning. She wakes up looking again for me, and she jumps. She forgot totally about her fears last night, And so just the fact that as a parent you're present there and you make them feel comfortable, they eventually fall asleep. Similar to what this proverb is saying, that no matter how challenging it might be, no matter how difficult it might be, at the end of the day, you're going to overcome this dark moment in your life. You're going to overcome this difficult period of your life. And this is really, for me, it's a reminder about myself in many ways. This proverb reminds me of Madaraka Festival that many of you know that I'm also the founder of and the producer of. I have produced Madaraka Festival for 9 years. This is the 9th year. And in the second year, even in the first year, I almost gave up on continuing to produce this festival because it was hard. I was working 9 to 5 here. I was working for a company, a logistics company. In fact, the first year of Madaraka Festival, I was also working for Casco, and I was working for Expeditors. And at that time, I was also new in this country. So I was juggling so many things, trying to, pay the bills, trying to pursue my passions, and also trying to create programs back in Kenya, like the Education, Music and Art program in Kisumu, Kenya, that has now served over 2,500 youths. I was doing all of this while also doing 2 jobs, also being a husband, being a brother, being in community with people. And it was very, very challenging. It was very challenging in those early years of the Madaraka Festival. And so as the years went by, it's almost like the night was going by, and it was getting easier and easier, but also more complex, because in the recent years, Madaraka Festival has become a little easier to organize for me, but it has become more complex because, you have to have a certain kind of sponsors to support you, because the community members, the individual donors that supported at the beginning of the growth of the festival are no longer there. So if you don't have corporate sponsorship, then you're on your own, And so if you have, again, no relationships with artists, you're on your own, So it has been 9 years of building strong relationships with artists, building trust with sponsors and collaborators, and ensuring that no matter how challenging every year is, we do Madaraka Festival. Sometimes we did it in a small way, sometimes we did it in a big way, sometimes we did it virtually, especially during the pandemic, but we stayed consistent. And that's what this proverb is reminding us about. Persevere, keep a positive attitude, and have faith and believe that what you're doing is important. Because a lot of the time, we do things haphazardly because we don't believe in what we are doing. If you're an artist sometime, and this is a message to myself, when you're performing, when you're singing, you do it haphazardly as if it's not very important. When you're a podcaster like myself, sometime you don't show up, you show up once and you hope that your podcast is going to be the best or the biggest. but that's not enough. What this proverb is reminding us about is that you have to understand that the light of dawn is the symbol of a new beginning and renewal. But a lot of the time, we don't even have the capacity to wait until morning time. We are so afraid of the dark. We are so afraid of these difficult times in our lives that if the difficulty began in the evening, by midnight, we've lost it. We can't wait until morning time. So this proverb is reminding us that we should persevere as much as we can until we see the vision that we intended to see in the world manifest, and so nothing is going to come easy. None of the things you see me accomplishing personally and through the things that I do, like Madaraka Festival, this podcast, the work I do with One Vibe, none of it came easy. A lot of it comes with so many sacrifices and so many humbling moments. And a lot of the time, I don't even know whether I know what I'm doing, but I never stop. I never stop. I learn from every situation. I ask for help. I fail. I ask for help again. I fail again. And I'm continuing to do it, And so I just want you to know that there is no stopping once you start. You just have to do what this proverb is advising us that we do. So again, thank you. If you're just joining the show, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you haven't left us with your comment, this is a good time for you to comment below with your thoughts on today's proverb. And, whether you are on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. Twitter is now called X. So whether you're on X and also on AMP. I am also broadcasting on AMP, which is an amazing, app that Amazon created. And so I just want to thank you. Thank you for taking your time to join me for this episode of the African Father in America podcast. I'll be back here again tomorrow, same time, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we will be exploring another proverb. But today, if you're just joining me, I'll just quickly share the proverb for today that is from Cameroon. We just explored, different things and different ideas that this proverb is teaching us. The darkness of night cannot stop the light of morning. What is it that this brings to your mind? I would like to know, so share with me in the comments, and then we will engage over there. I want to share a couple of beautiful news that I received over the last 24 hours. I learned that I was not nominated, but I won the Artist Promoter of the Year for East Africa. So I thank everybody that voted for me, in that regard. It was a beautiful and pleasant surprise. So again, this is primarily because of the work I do with Madaraka Festival. So if you don't know about Madaraka Festival, go to www.madarakafestival.com and learn more. If you want to watch some of the videos from previous Madaraka festivals, go to One Vibe TV on YouTube, and you'll be able to catch a lot of the previous content from the Madaraka Festival, which has been going on since 2014. And next year we are celebrating the 10th anniversary. So if you know companies that need access to the African diaspora, this year we reached over 25,000 people in person and over 30 million people through the digital reach that we had with the festival. So let everybody that needs to be involved be aware that Madaraka Festival is coming back again. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. We are going to go to more cities, and we are now in the process of planning and fundraising and getting all the sponsors locked in. Now is a good time. If you're interested in learning how to produce a festival, a year before the festival to 9 months before the festival is the sweet spot for fundraising. Over the lifespan of Madaraka Festival, I've not been able to hit this goal very well. And so this year I decided to leave a lot of things I do. I've been a member of so many boards here in Seattle, and so I dropped a lot of responsibilities in order for me to focus all my energy on planning Madaraka Festival. And so currently my focus is getting as many sponsors as I can. So again, thank you for joining me, and thank you for supporting. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave your comment down below. And most importantly, take great care of yourselves, because you just have one you, you don't have another copy of you. So make sure you take good care of yourselves. And let's connect here again tomorrow for another amazing episode of the African Father in America podcast. We will be right here, same place, same time, same vibration. Peace and love.
African Father in America. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. African Father in America. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. You are listening to African Father in America podcast by Simon Javan Okello, live from Seattle, Washington.